Right. So I remember in 2019 we were hit with a little cyclone called Fani, right? Okay. And
I didn't pronounce it right.
Yeah, so some people call it Fani, some people call it Fani.
I did a McAdams, you mean?
Yes.
Is that
no, I'm almost there. So I remember, is there a journalistic guideline that most journalists follow in media houses? There must be some journalistic guideline, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right? Yeah. So कहीं पे ऐसा लिखा हुआ है कि जब साइक्लोन ओडिशा को हिट करे तो ओडिशा को कवरेज ही नहीं देंगे? ऐसा कहीं पे लिखा हुआ है? On any of the guidelines?
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
I think that...
Because I'll stop you there. Because I have all the headlines that evening, the day we were hit with Fani. I will read them out to you, right? NDTV, the big fight, road to 2019. Times Now, Muskuraiye aap Lucknow mein hai. Mirror Now, interview with Arvind Kejriwal. India Today, Congress versus aap. News 18, quiz show on politics followed by an election debate. Z News, a documentary on Hitler. आज तक ने तो हद ही कर दी. उन्होंने लिखा है a gully boy style rap for 2019 election. In the end, the newscaster smiles at the camera and says, आज के समाचार में इतना ही. So, ओडिशा ने क्या बिगाड़ा है कि आप कवरेज ही नहीं देते हमें?
No, I think it's a very valid question, and as I said, guilty as charged. Though I have to say one thing here. Fani claimed quite a few lives, if I'm not mistaken. I think almost 80 people died. So that was a terrible tragedy, and I think it was the second worst by the way of quantifying it, devastating storm monetarily to have hit Odisha, and there wasn't coverage on that day. Now, jogging my memory back, and this is not an excuse in any which way, I think the authorities here in Odisha did a very good job, actually, of containing what could have been an even greater tragedy. So the success that Odisha has sort of demonstrated over the years might have made editors like myself complacent. Not an excuse, but it is actually a great thing. I remember coming here, since you asked me, in 1999, I was a reporter with the Times of India, and we were covering the aftermath of another one of those devastating cyclones that hit Odisha, and hundreds and thousands of people died, actually. Since then, Odisha has, I think, been one of the exemplars of how actually to insulate population from the effects of cyclones such as, and typhoons such as Fani. So that did happen. But we did come to the story on that particular night. Why we didn't come to it, and it's 2019 or something like that.
2019.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yes, I think the mainstream media is very obsessed with, Mumbai and Delhi and politics and business. And there are lots of issues that don't get play. I mean, there are issues with regards to a lot of social problems, your environment. A lot of that doesn't get played. Luckily now, we're moving away from this sort of TRP-driven obsession. Because why? Because we have digital platforms where you can actually put out stuff. So we've begun to stratify our coverage. So fine, people come to TV to watch, the biggest political story or what have you. And there you can then, on digital, start putting out. And of course, a lot of that has also happened because viewers have been moving away to people such as yourself and others who are giving them perhaps news that is more relevant to them.
Yeah. So